everybody, my name is Heidi. I'm coming to you from sunny Florida, and this is episode 7 on my YouTube channel. If you are a new viewer, thank you for checking me out, and I hope you like my channel. If so, just click the like button and subscribe, and you'll see what I'm up to next. And if you're a returning viewer, as always, thank you for being with me, chatting along, motivating me, and inspiring to do more of this. So here we are. Happy New Year, 2022. It just feels like 2021, just a couple of weeks after. Here in Florida, it's Monday, January 10th, and it is not the sunshine state today. It is raining. So it's a perfect day to shoot a podcast. And the last time I did my podcast, it also rained. So is this becoming a pattern? I don't know, but it's a good time to stay in and talk about all my knitting, yarny stuff. This couple of weeks, I don't know what I've been doing, but I don't have too much to show. So I'll just show what I got. I finished a couple of items. I have some works in progress, and that's it. I do have big plans for the coming couple of months, and I'll get to that after I finish a couple of things that I wanted to get off the needles. If you want to find me other than YouTube, I'm on Ravelry and Instagram as Yarn It Heidi. So you can check me out there too and see all my projects. And if you have any questions or comments about my podcast, you could comment down below. Most of the stuff I'll talk about will be linked also in the description box. So grab a drink, grab your knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever you want to do, or just chilling out, and come along for me with the ride. Okay, here we go. Some finished objects. The first one is the hat that I have on display. Here is my hat. It's called the Multnomah Falls Cable Hat. I participated in a make-along with KnittyNatty.com's membership called Love in Stitches, and we did a make-along there, and the theme was cables. It is a beautiful pattern. I enjoyed it immensely. And what was cool about this project is I was able to find yarn in my stash. It called for a DK weight yarn. I don't have a lot of that in my stash. I'm mostly a fingering weight type gal. But anyway, I found this. It didn't even have a label. I don't know what yarn it is, but it is extremely soft. I'm pretty sure it's merino wool, and it feels like there's alpaca in here. That's how soft it is. If you look close, there's a little fuzzy, so I'm thinking there's some alpaca in there. It is beautiful. So what size did I use on this? I used a size 4 for the brim and a size 6 for the body. And it was a really quick knit. I got addicted to it. I was like, 1, 2, 3, let's get it going. And it didn't have to be due till the end of the month, but I loved doing it so much. And I wanted a pom-pom on it. The pom-pom I got through Amazon, a whole bag full, like 20 of them, for a very good price. So I don't know what yarn this is, but it is beautiful. I love it with the cables. Also, the pattern is called Multnomah Falls Cable Hat, and it's by Kay Hopkins, the designer. The funny thing is, when I saw people post their pictures of it, they posted pictures of themselves in front of the Multnomah Falls. I didn't hear of it, and I just thought that was the name of the pattern. I find out that it's in Oregon, and the funny thing is, my son lives in Oregon, and I never even knew to go there or look for it. I've only been there once, so it will definitely be a destination the next time I go to Oregon to visit these falls. The views look beautiful. Maybe I'll post a picture and find out what exactly it looks like, and I could post it on here and maybe inspire you guys to do it and maybe go there someday. So anyway, that's kind of fun to me that I can actually go visit it, and hopefully I'll wear my hat if it's cold enough at that time. Here in Florida, I'm not going to be wearing this. I'll probably be gifting it. So maybe I won't even wear the hat to Oregon. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. Okay, the next finished project is I did a test knit for Ruby and Rose's Yarn Co. The owner is Addison, and I wanted to test knit this project, and it's called Brackish Mittens. I'm going to put them on because they look better on than off, because there's a lot of texture in this pattern. So here we go. This is them. You could wear them long, or I actually like them cuffed, like that. Isn't that beautiful? Again, a lot of cable work. So this is a new pattern coming out in a week or two by Ruby and Rose's Yarn Co. The designer is Addison, and it's called Brackish Mittens. Okay, so the next time I podcast, and when it's live, I'll put down the link and everything if you're interested in making it. So beautiful. Love doing it. So I finished that. What's cool about this one, another one out of my stash. I'm so excited I didn't have to purchase yarn to make this. It did call for DK weight. I didn't have DK weight, but I found some fingering weight, and if you double it or use 2 strands, it makes a DK weight. Actually, it feels like worsted to me. I guess the fingering yarn that I had was a little heavier than other fingering yarns. But I did have the label on that one, and that was from Apple Fiber Studio yarn. And the colorway is bulked. And with this, I used a size 3 for the cuff and a size 5 for the body of the mitten. This was such a fun pattern. Again, a lot of cabling, but it was a lot of fun, and I love the result. And see, it looks better when it's on me. So that was a lot of fun, and I finished it, and it'll go live shortly. Once everybody's done testing and they get all the kinks out, it'll be live. So you saw that I did a couple of cable projects. It just worked out that way. And I found out something new, or something I learned when I was with my, on a Zoom call with my Love and Stitches membership with Nitty Natty. And we were talking about the cable, because it is like a workshop that we're doing through the membership. And the theme is cables. And everybody was talking about the cable needle they used. And I was showing mine that before I found out something new. So this is the cable needle I was using. Either this one or this one. I was using this one. And I wasn't totally happy with using this, because it does slide off those stitches that you put on here. It twists around, you're fiddling around with your project, and I found that they would come off. So one of the sweet members was talking about what they use, and they use what they call a shepherd's hook. I think it's called shepherd's hook. Anyway, you put the stitches on the short end, and then you can knit off the long end. So I said, well, I had one in my toolbox. I guess I just never used it. And I said, let me check it out. Oh my God, it's like a game changer for me. They didn't slip off, because you put the stitches on here, and then you flip it over and they hang out up there. They don't fall off. Oh, I love it. And I found with me, I take the stitches off of here and put them back on the needle, then I knit them off. But I found that the stitches weren't so tight coming off the needle by using this shepherd's hook for the cable. I highly recommend it. It was definitely a game changer with cables. I'm more of a lacy type knitter, but now with this, it made my life easier. I'm loving cables just the same. So when I did the second project with the mittens, this went so much easier for me. So just a little tip. Everybody has their favorites, but now that I tried this, I really love it compared to this where they slipped off. This held it on so much better. Anyway, check it out. Doesn't harm you to try new things. So that's with my cable. So I'm done with my finished projects. The last time I spoke with you guys, and if you're new, I did a doggy sweater for my son's little puppy. Not really a puppy, a dog. And I finished it, and I sent it off, and my son said it was a little snug, but the dog was fluffy, needed to be groomed. But anyway, he sent me the picture of the dog. I'll post it on later to show how cute it looks on his dog named Dee Dee. I'm going to make another one much bigger for his other dog, who's a much bigger dog. So I had so much fun with that one. I'm going to try doing for the bigger dog. So you'll see that one in the process. But in the meanwhile, I will post a picture of Dee Dee wearing the sweater I made her, and it is adorable. Okay, so that is all my finished projects. Work in progress. I don't have a lot because they're big projects. They're taking me a long time. So other than the finished ones, they were smaller. These are big projects. So I'll show you what's going on. That's probably why I don't have a lot of works in progress. I'm making to start some, but I gotta get going on this. Okay, I participated in an advent calendar. That is all over because it was all for the month of December. But I'm late to the game and I don't care. I didn't do one each day, a mini each day. I just did it when I felt like it. So this advent calendar is from Ritz Fiber, and I've just been doing, the colors as each day presented. But I'll show you, I did get far. Okay, the pattern is called the Advent Shawl by Maria G. Knits, and it is big. Believe it or not, it's got like 300 stitches on here already. That's why it takes so long. I love the pattern because it has different stitches. There's garter, there's bobble, there's a lace stitch up there, and bobbles again, and garter. And it's really a fun knit because you do a different stitch with each color. So I like that. The needle I'm using is size 4. It does take me a long time to do each row, and I still got, what day am I on? I'm on like day 12. This is only half of what I did. But look, here's my reindeer. That shows you, I should take it off and switch out my my progress keepers. So look, this is how far I got since the last time I talked to you. Not bad. So, but I did stop for a while to do all these other projects for the make-along and the test knit. So that's that. I'm making to start the next color on that. I'll do it whenever. Okay, the next one that I'm working on, again, I think this is my Nemesis. It's challenging me. I don't know why. I'm being careless. Is my Chalography by Stephen West. This was a make-along. Global, all over the world was doing it for 1 month, and I think it was October. And I didn't care about that, finishing in a month. I'll do it when I do it. I just wanted the challenge of doing one of his elaborate, flamboyant type shawls. And I did do a lot of it. It was in timeout because I made a big boo-boo and I got it fixed. Somebody helped me. But then I fixed it. Then I found another problem. Anyway, this is the Chalography. I love how it's coming out. Now, last night I was doing this is a short row section. Anyway, I was going really good, and I had a mistake. I ripped back a lot of rows because something didn't match up. So then I went crazy and I stayed up late. I stayed up to like close to midnight doing these short rows. Bad mistake because I should have given this a break. I saw one, I made a big mistake, okay? It's not big. See in here? I think I knitted that section instead of purled it because it doesn't go. So my debate is, because it's a garter stitch and, you know, it's all melted in there, my debate is, should I rip it back or should I keep it in? I'm kind of like a perfectionist and to a degree, and I think because it's not that many rows that I'm going to rip it down. It's just going to bother me, even though it's not that noticeable in the scheme of the whole shawl. But that was the least of my problems. Then I saw, see, I shouldn't have done this so late. I saw that I have a drop stitch. This is gonna mess me up. I picked it all up, it went down, I picked it up and put it on this stitch holder. And I think I'm going to try to fudge this or sew it in the back or something, because I'm gonna do that. I can't go back that far. That is far down. That is like, oof, it is far. I don't know if I want to go that route. I'm gonna try to deal with it later and try to hide it, fudge it some way or another. Hopefully it doesn't kick me in the butt later on. But anyway, this is it. So I don't know why, but I will get this done eventually. I'm just gonna tackle these battles, and that just shows me, do not do these complicated things later at night. It wasn't so bad at the beginning, but I was like, oh, this is so much fun. And I kept going and going, and I should have given it a break. Okay, the next work in progress is my Coziest Memory Blanket by Kemper. This has been great because with all these advent calendars and other sock-alongs and make-alongs, there were a lot of minis, so I was able to put quite some in. Let's see if I can get this showing. I might have to stand up. Yeah, okay. All right, this is the row up and doing. How many rows do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm almost at the end of my 5th row. But just to show you how far I got, here is the mark of the last time I spoke with you guys. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squares. Not bad. However, the square only takes about a half an hour per one. Okay, I love this pattern because it really teaches you how to add a square on. You just pick up 20 along each side, 20 and 20, and you just decrease along the way. And that is it. I love doing this. It's like a mitered square blanket. So I'm almost at the end. I only have one more square to go at the end, and then I'll start another row. Row 7. I think I have to do like 16 rows. So, almost halfway there. So that is my Coziest Memory Blanket by Kemper, and that also will be linked down below. And that I'm using a size 2. It's all fingering weight yarn. Other people have done them, and I see that they do worsted weight. That would get done faster. And DK weight yarn. You can do whatever you want with this pattern. You make it your own, how big you want it. So because I have so much fingering weight, I'm using my scraps and my minis for that. So that's all for my knitting. I worked on my cross stitch project. I did that quite a bit. That too is coming along so beautiful. I love seeing these things come to life. When they first start out with cross stitching, it looks like nothing. But as you go along, it really comes out so beautiful. It's coming to life. Okay, here we are. See that birdie? I'm up to that section, and that red is going to be a heart. So this is it. I'm almost 3/4 done. Actually, I am 3/4 done because I'm starting on the 4th section. Yeah. I did 1, 2, 3 where the bird is. Then I'm starting this section, the 4th. And then at the end, I just put their names, the date of birth, because this is a wedding sampler. I mean, not date of birth, the date of the wedding. I think I'm going to put in these hearts some a red bead in each heart to make it a little more elegant. So this is a wedding sampler that I got off of Etsy. I don't even know the designer. I will link it below though where I got it. I think I have the link on the Etsy shop. So that's the wedding sampler. It's not due until September, but I don't work on it all the time. And this is a big project. I still have to do, like I said, that other quarter of it and the beads, put in the name, and I'll do it whenever. I'm working at a good speed. I still have time, so I'm not gonna go crazy about that just yet. So those are all my work in progresses, okay? I did start a pair of socks, but I only add a little bit, so I'll show that the next time. Hopefully, I can get going on that. I do have one acquisition, and it's through the knittingnatty.com website. She was doing like merchandise you could purchase with these cute little definition things, and now unfortunately it's closed. The shop is closed, but she is adding more stuff to her shop that she's gonna have. So I'll show you what I got. It's a tank top, and you could put any saying on you want. This says Knitflix, and it's so cute. It says, 1, the perfect pairing of a simple knitting project with your favorite binge-worthy show. And then it says, 2, snacks, comfy blankets, and animal companions recommended but not required. Isn't that cute? So I love purple. Not as much as green, but I love it just almost the same. And I'll wear it sometime when I, want to represent all my knitting when I go out knitting. So that's the only acquisition I got. I've been good. I didn't get any more because every month that I've been podcasting, I'm showing new acquisitions. So, but next time I will have another acquisition because I'm going to participate in a sock along for Valentine's Day, and that too is with knittingnatty.com. So that one's going to be exciting. That's through her membership also, and it's going to be a sock pattern. I can't wait for that. So this is all that I've done, but I want to show you something. It's a new year. I don't do this at the beginning of the year, but I do it throughout the whole year, what I'm going to show you. I keep a knitting journal, and I put things on Ravelry, my projects, and that's like a journal. But I like something that I could look through sometimes. And as the years go by, I was like, wow, I did that. That was so long ago. Look how far I've come. And I want to show you, it is the simplest thing. It doesn't cost a lot of money. You don't have to get a fancy journal. I'll show you right now. Okay, this is my knitting journal. It's getting pretty full. And all it is a binder. You can get that anywhere. You can get pretty binders. You can get binders in a thrift shop. Anything, just a binder. And I saw this sheet. I'll take one out. On a website. I don't know where I found it. Somebody must have posted it. Oh, I've been doing this for like, I don't know, maybe 5 years or so. Anyway, this is a sheet that I saw. It's so simple. It's a knitting journal, and it lists like where you got the pattern, what's the pattern's name, the yarn, the fiber content. It's very simple. You just fill that out, and then they have a place to put a picture. So that is the form you fill out. Then what I do is I put it inside a sheet cover, a plastic sheet cover. I'll show you the latest one I did. Matter of fact, I just put it in here. See? I put in my Multnomah Falls cable hat. I put in a sample of the yarn, a picture of it, and just a description. And I like it also because you could also put in there, they put a place for any modifications you've made, any notes you'd like to make on the pattern, anything you want. So I look through it once in a while and I see some cool patterns. So this one, I'll just take it out. See, on a plastic cover sheet, so it doesn't get ruined or bent or anything like that. And then there's two sides, so you're saving even on these sheet covers also. Oh, there's a picture of Dee Dee. I didn't even need to post a picture. There she is wearing this sweater I made. See that? It's in my journal. So that's it. So I highly recommend this way. It doesn't cost much. The sheet is very simple to fill out. And now I reckon when one day, when I'm old and gone or whatever, somebody can find this and say, wow, she did a lot of stuff, or that's cool, or maybe inspire somebody else who would like to do this. So that's a good place also to find stuff that I've done in the past. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that's it for life. Okay, nothing much really has happened. New Year's Eve came and went. Oh, excuse me, something got caught in my throat. Didn't do a heck of a lot on New Year's Eve. I have a tradition where I go out for Chinese food. It's like, it's a must. Whether I order it or go out, it's tradition. So I do that. And then I like to watch a marathon of The Twilight Zone. It's the only time of year I do it. It's fun to me. You see a lot of old actors and actresses in these episodes. So I spent, the time doing that, watching that. And it was kind of quiet. I don't care about doing too much. And then, just been bike riding and walking, trying to stay healthy, start off on the right foot for the new year. And that's it. This weekend, there was just a pool event by my pool where it was a meet and greet. You met your neighbors and you met all the board members and all that at the pool. So that was kind of fun. But other than that, I've just been knitting and biking and walking, trying to start off fresh for the new year, trying to stay healthy, keep going, and also being reflective on this past year, how difficult it is. And when I go on a bike ride, I'll show you a picture. I found a nice serene spot to knit, and I tell you, there I was like just praying, please let everybody be healthy, stay healthy, and stop this craziness so we can all go back to living healthy, normal, kind lives. So I'm going to end it like that, this podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked it. If so, click the subscribe button and the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And as always, I wish you love and peace in your life. I'll see you next time.